Here with head soccer coach Stacey Balaam on a victorious Sunday afternoon, 7-0 win. A lot of stats to talk about. Let's just talk about the offensive attack today and the game plan, and executed it perfectly in a big win for us today.
Yeah, we knew we had to bounce back after Friday, losing that game against West Florida. We talked about it in the locker room before the game that we needed to have a good day in front of goal today. And when you've got to try and bounce back with a win, and you feel like this is a chance that we can, put our foot back on the gas and go to goal a little bit more today than what we did on Friday. We knew we had to focus in front of goal too and be more composed and focus on the technique, because it's really easy to just get into bad habits and expect that the goals are going to come without doing the work for it and without focusing on the actual technique to be able to execute. So the big thing today was actually really focusing on the technique in front of goal and making sure that we got good connection, we made the runs, the timing was right, and served great balls into the box.
You're a former player yourself, so how much of a mental thing is it? It took us a while to score that first goal, but once we got that first goal, they came, seemed like, every 5 minutes. What kind of mental aspect is there to that once you get that first goal?
Yeah, I think it starts off frustrating, but when you feel like you're getting closer and then, you get more and more opportunities as the game goes on, you start to feel a bit more confident in yourself that it's coming. And then we kept the energy high, and we just kept telling them, just keep going, because we might get that chance. And once we did get that first one, then they all started flowing. So again, it was a good day and lots of different contributors today, which is great because the bench played a big part. And we talked about that at the beginning of the game. We're relying heavily on the bench to come on and make a difference and to keep our foot on the gas and keep the energy levels up.
Yeah, and the defense played great too. Obviously, pitching a shutout, and they only had 2 shots on goal, but Jackie Donaldson did a good job saving both those. In particular, that free kick they had after the foul. Talk about her play, just in general.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those games where goalkeepers can more or less fall asleep, because if they don't have too much action, in front of their goal, it's hard for them to stay connected with the group. But that was the first thing I started with when we addressed the team after the game. It was a great display by Jackie, because she was connected with the group the whole time. She talked the whole time. When she needed to make the save, she made them. She was very clean, and she played a big part too. So the shutout is massive, because that was a challenge that we gave them at the beginning of the game. Because the last shutout that we had was against Rollins, and that was at the start of the season. So we knew we needed to get back to being a solid unit back there defensively.
All right, and now 6 days from now, we'll get ready. West Alabama comes in here Friday, and it's been a long time since they've come here, and that's going to be a big game, right? Yeah,
next weekend's huge. 2 tough opponents, competing here. We have the home advantage, but we've got to make sure that we're focused this week in training, and we only have like 3 days to prepare for two different opponents. So our focus will be on West Al first and foremost. We know that they're a tough team. We know they've got good individuals that bring that quality to their team, and we've just got to think about what we need to do to shut them down and what we need to do to execute again in front of goal.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win, and go Wolves.
Thank you.